Central Oregon Veterans Ranch. A working ranch that restores purpose and spirit for veterans of all ages. Central Oregon Veterans Ranch is an innovative approach to healing the trauma of war and the disconnect from self and society that often accompanies discharge from the military. Transitioning from military life back into the civilian sector is a challenge many veterans face. Unfortunately, many veterans lack the tools, support network, and resources needed to meet this challenge. The mission of the Central Oregon Veterans Ranch is to serve our nation's veterans by offering them a thriving community of veterans and civilians who build deep friendships to cultivate their emotional, physical, and spiritual health. Central Oregon Veterans Ranch is 19 acres of working farmland that engages veterans through agriculture, volunteerism, and peer support. Too many veterans leave the military missing a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, and meaningful opportunities to serve their communities. Working outdoors, working as part of a team, and service to others are proven methods of healing.
I worked as a trauma therapist for the Department of Veterans Affairs for 6 years. I worked with veterans of all ages and all eras. I worked with veterans from age 22 to age 92. What I saw in my clinical work with veterans during those years was that combat trauma does not go away. It manifests differently at different stages of life. After I left the VA, I set out on this journey to pursue this vision and to make it a reality. Even just driving over the cattle guard, veterans are able to leave behind issues that have been bothering them, intrusive thoughts, intrusive memories, difficulty sleeping. They come out into this environment with a view of the mountains, a beautiful natural setting, and a community of other vets. It allows them to leave behind some of the troubles that they face on a daily basis.
Unique to the ranch is an intergenerational approach. This year, with the community support, Central Oregon Veterans Ranch will open Honor Quarters, a 4-bedroom home providing specialized end-of-life services, where veterans will be treated with dignity and respect, supported by fellow veterans as they face the end of their journey.
Hi, I'm JD Lewis. I was Air Force active duty for 10 years as a pilot, OEF veteran. Veterans can come and gather here just to be. They can come work and clear their heads. And I've also seen men and women stand up and say that it's changed their whole life. Some of the veterans that have come here hurting have told us in group together that they're still here because of this ranch and because of the experience they've had here.
My name is Marv Kaplan, and I was called in with an idea one of the vets had about building a greenhouse. And that was a year and a half ago. And from that point on, I was hooked. I decided I'd not only go out to the ranch and work whenever I could, but also to get all the Rotary clubs in Central Oregon together to build this fantastic greenhouse that we're almost completed with now. Being multi-generational here, if the young guys wanted to talk about their experiences or felt comfortable, they could relate to somebody that might be 50 years or 40 years older than them, and they were experiencing the exact same thing, only a different time, a different place.
My name's Charlie Oldfield. I was in the United States Marine Corps. When I came home, there's no place to go. We kind of hid out. I came home at 19, barely 19, and treated like a 19-year-old kid. Got married at 20, way too soon, and needed a place to go. I called the VA for a place to go, and they said they didn't have a place, and it crushed me.
My name is Keith Eugene Long. I'm currently serving
the officer.
Well, this ranch speaks for itself. It is a sanctuary, and most everybody who crosses that bridge to come to the ranch feels that. It's a place to unwind, a place of community, a place to be actively involved in any number of projects. The advent of the greenhouse that we have here opens up a whole new avenue for veterans involvement. I share responsibilities as equally part of the ag team, part of the healthcare team, and I work with Allison Perry whenever there's an opportunity to introduce the ranch to other folks. We spoke at the Department of Veteran Affairs in Salem to a standing room only audience, and we're able to describe this quite a unique environment for veterans.
Long term, we'd like to see the ranch become a retreat center for veterans who can come from around the country as an alternative to the institutional model of care. The ranch would be a place where veterans can come and engage in community, receive peer support, work together, help each other.
Central Oregon is home to approximately 19,000 veterans in the Tri-County area. There are currently no specialized facilities for senior or aged veterans. Central Oregon Veterans Ranch is working to fill this much-needed gap in services and to address one of the most pressing social issues of our time. Together, with members of our community, we can build and sustain this place of fellowship, healing, and opportunity. Our veterans deserve it.